Morning, everybody. My name is Jason Clawson. I'm the interim police chief for the City of Pasadena. The spelling of my name is Jason Clawson as my last name. Behind me, you will see our professionals that are on this venture with us today as we talk about the 4th of July and the celebrations in Pasadena. Pasadena does not allow fireworks. It's a no fireworks city. No fireworks are okay, no sparklers, none of that. And I believe that this is the year that we need to ask the public for just having personal responsibility to follow the rules of law, follow guidelines, follow safety. There is a fireworks show here at our Rose Bowl that you see behind us, but that fireworks show is permitted and it's staffed by professionals, and there's a lot of different safety mechanisms in play to prevent fires or prevent accidents from occurring. All too many times do we see tragedies in our community, fires, people injured, especially small children playing with fireworks, and that's not okay. So again, this is a year that we're asking personal responsibility. It starts at home, and don't allow your kids, don't allow your neighbors to operate fireworks because it's not a safe environment and it's very unpredictable. We do have the show here at the Rose Bowl, and I'll let my colleagues talk more about that, but when you come to the Rose Bowl, we'd love to have you. Make sure you use sunscreen, bring lots of beverages to drink because it is going to be hot out here, but we want you to all have fun and be safe. My colleagues at the Pasadena Fire Department have partnered with law enforcement officers. We will be doing enforcement out in the community. We are doing prevention, intervention, and enforcement, but we don't want to do enforcement. We want, again, have somebody utilize personal responsibility. We will come after you. We will issue a citation, and depending on what we find or the circumstances, you may face felony charges, misdemeanor charges, or even administrative violations set forth by the city. And I don't want to take away the thunder of any of my partners here, so I'd like to introduce next, I believe it's our city prosecutor, Michael Dowd.
My name's Michael Dowd, Michael-Dowd. I'm the chief prosecutor for the City of Pasadena. In 2018, the City of Pasadena was faced with a growing problem of fireworks discharge and possession here in our city, and as a result of that, the city implemented one of the strenuous and deepest ordinances concerning fireworks activity of any in the state. This included not only going after the people who are setting off the fireworks, but also going after the people who are allowing them to take place on their property. To enforce this ordinance, the City of Pasadena implemented the fireworks suppression detail in 2018 in order to enforce this ordinance. Over the last 4 years, we have issued more than 175 citations. We have seized more than 650 pounds of fireworks, and we have collected more than $40,000 in fines. The fact is that this city takes this very seriously, especially in today's drought conditions with the fire dangers that we are experiencing. The fact is that fireworks are an inherent danger to our community. This ordinance will be strictly enforced. My office, as well as the police department, takes this very seriously, along with the fire department and the entire city. Anyone who in fact is in possession, uses, or discharges a firework, or has that done on their property will be held accountable. You will be cited, you will be convicted, you will be arrested, and you will be fined and potentially sent to jail. Okay, we take this seriously. Okay, in the conditions that we have in this city, with the temperatures that we're experiencing, with the drought that we've experienced, with the fire dangers that we see around us, fireworks are a serious issue in this city, and we take it as such. The simple choice is for our citizens is that we have a nice show here, come and use it. Let the professionals handle the fireworks, not you. Do not put our city, do not put our community, do not put our citizens in danger, because we have seen what happens. Last year, we had 2 children who were possessing and using fireworks. Their house, as well as a neighboring apartment complex, caught on fire, as well as half a dozen vehicles. We were lucky that no one was injured and no one was killed. The fact is that this can happen. We have seen it happen, and if somebody tries to do this in our city, you will be held responsible for it to the fullest extent of the law. I will now turn it over to the Rose Bowl so they can talk about the show. Thank you.
I get the fun part of this press conference, that I'll talk about all the things that will not get you arrested, prosecuted, or fined. We're excited to have our 96th annual America Fest. America Fest actually started 96 years ago with the Pasadena Fire Department, and they wanted to put on a show that gave people an alternative to doing fireworks on their own and really falling into all the challenges that you were just talked about. And 96 years later, we're still doing the show, and it's gotten a lot bigger. We're excited to welcome tens of thousands of people to the Rose Bowl for America Fest inside the stadium. We also have a lot of people that come and park on the golf course, tailgate, and watch the fireworks from their vehicle. It is an amazing show this year. We have multiple performers, including Drake Milligan, who performed at Stagecoach, and the TNT motorcycle riders that come and do their flips over the stage, and multiple community events and recognition of fallen heroes. This event for us is something we're very proud of. Doing this event for 96 years is something that has become a tradition in Pasadena, and we welcome everyone to come out. We're actually celebrating this entire week, so we have America Fest that's taking place on Monday, and then the next weekend we have Palomino, which is our country music festival. So you'll see at America Fest we have some country music themed artists and also activations that are going to go on during the event. We're also celebrating our centennial. So America Fest has been around for 96 years, but the Rose Bowl has been around for 100. So if you buy a ticket to America Fest and come inside, you can hear some great stuff about our centennial. We're going to have some moments over the past 100 years that we're going to celebrate, along with all of our friends on July 4th. So once again, please don't do fireworks on your own. Leave that to the professionals here at the Rose Bowl. We have the biggest and longest show in the Southland, close to 30 minutes of fireworks. Tickets start at $20. You can find them on our website at rosebowlstadium.com, and we welcome you to come out here on July 4th. Thank you.
I'd like to start by thanking each of you for being out here, and all of our partners who have committed resources and time to make this day be a success. As we enter another year of high heat, severe drought conditions, and a potential for devastating wildfires, today's efforts are extremely important. This year, Pasadena Fire Department has performed nearly 4,000 inspections in our high hazard areas, and that's big thanks to your Pasadena firefighters. Additionally, we've worked with city staff to make sure that we clear additional brush and dying debris around other fire hazard, high fire areas. And then finally, the city has committed multiple resources to ensure that we work with other businesses and the community to clear vacant lots and privately owned lots. All of those actions have been done to reduce the threat for fire and wildfire danger. Regardless, the hillsides are still full of grass and other debris and are at risk for devastating wildfires. And as we look into some of our neighboring communities in Southern California and right now in Northern California, wildfires are a real threat. Therefore, especially during the 4th of July, we must be vigilant and continue to take preventive measures to protect ourselves, our family, our friends, and our pets from injuries and fatalities that can occur related to fireworks. To reduce the risks associated with fires during the 4th of July this summer, the City of Pasadena will spray Phos-Chek in the Linda Vista and Arroyo Brush area throughout the day today. This is a preventive measure for the 4th of July activities as well as the summer season. Phos-Chek is a wildland retardant. The main ingredients include phosphates and fertilizers that help revegetate trees and grassland. It is not harmful to pets or the environment. The city, as you heard from Prosecutor Michael Dowd, has also amended the Pasadena Municipal Code to hold people accountable, both residents who are residential owners as well as tenants, hold them accountable for any illegal fireworks. So for your safety, there will be a zero tolerance for illegal fireworks. A little bit of background, the risk of fireworks injuries is highest among children ages 5 to 14. Last year alone, across the United States, there was over 11,000 emergency room visits related to fireworks. Sparklers alone will count for thousands of emergency room visits, and they can reach temperatures of 2,000 degrees. Additionally, during the 4th of July, many of our residents celebrate over barbecues. We encourage you to have a fire extinguisher or a bucket to properly dispose of your coals. And also make sure that if you put it into a garbage can, it's far enough away from your house so that if you do have a fire, it doesn't catch your home on fire. And most importantly, on behalf of Pasadena Fire Department and all of the city staff here, we wish you a very happy 4th of July. And what we're going to do is we're going to start our Phos-Chek across the street. And what we'll do is we'll give you a few minutes to relocate, and then we'll start our activities. But before I do so, we want to make sure that there's no questions for any of us up here.
Chief,
Yes, sir.
the Phos-Chek, is that fireproofing? You said it's fertilizer and phosphate, but is it actually fireproofing?
We're going to say it's going to assist with reducing the threat of fire spread. It's really difficult to say it's going to fireproof, but it gives us some extra protection. Any other questions?
How many fire personnel will be here during the show?
Well-
Obviously, in case something goes wrong.
We'll have our normal daily staffing across the city, which is 51, and then we'll have an additional 7 people here on site to just be associated with safety needs and EMS needs associated with the show.
7 vehicles, 7 fire trucks.
7 fire personnel.
Thanks.
Any other questions? Great. Thank you very much for your time.